All right, now we're doing 7Q Unscrambled Eggs. This is by J. Murphy Webb, and 92% of the people like it. We're going to unscramble the eggs. The string given to our function has an egg inserted directly after each consonant. So we need to return the string before it becomes egg-coded. All right. So something like this, there's going to be an egg after each consonant, so it'll be beginner like that when we take all the eggs out. So we could do something like this. We could come over here and we could say for let I equals 0, while I is less than word.length, say I plus plus, all right? And then we could say something like if word at I equals E, the string E, and, where's the and button? There we go. And word at I plus 1 equals string G and, what is it? Word at string I plus 2 equals G. We could do something like this. We could say I plus equals 2, all right? That way we'll just skip this one and this one. And then if it's not an E and has this going on, we'll just say else. And let's make a little result variable. Let's say let result equal an empty string like this, all right? And then we'll say result plus equals word at I. And then we could return result, all right? Let's test that out. And it works, and let's attempt it. All right, no tricks, and that's cool and all, but there's a thing we could use, a method, which would make this one line and just like from here to maybe here, instead of all this writing. And it's good to know things like that too, in my opinion. So we could get rid of all this. Actually, instead of that, first let's say this. Let's say const unscrambled eggs equals word, and then turn the rest of this into an arrow like that, and come down here. And we could say word dot replace. And if you don't know about this replace method, it returns a new string with one, some, or all matches of a pattern replaced by a replacement. The pattern can be a string or regex. We're going to use regex. And the replacement can be a string or a function called for each match. We're going to use a string. If the pattern is a string, only the first occurrence will be replaced. So we got to deal with that as well. The original string will be left unchanged, all right? And so over here we could say, actually let me come down here to the syntax. So we'll do like word.replace, and then we're going to have the pattern, which is going to be the regex, and then the replacement, which is going to be the string we're going to replace it with. So first let's do the regex. We're going to say the two lines right there, the two slashes, then egg. And then remember, it only does the first occurrence, you know, so we're going to have to deal with that by putting a little global search flag on here. So we're over here on the regular expressions page, and if you don't know about the global search, you just throw a G after the second slash and it'll do a global search. We could do a case insensitive, just in case any of the E's or G's are are uppercase, but it's not going to be like that because they said it's going to insert this directly after every consonant, not any kind of variation of that. So we're going to come over here and we're going to say just G right here for the global search, so it'll hit this one and then this one and then this one, and then we're going to replace it with an empty string so that it'll just turn this into an empty string, this one, and the rest. All right, let's see, let's test it out. And there we go, and attempt it. I said it would be out to here. I was way off. But whatever. Anyway, and submit it. Alright, you see this one, pretty much what we did, except for they did it in normal syntax. This one they used the case insensitive, but as I explained, it was unnecessary. This one they did the split by egg and then join by the empty string, and which is also really cool. And then here's some anything. This takes into consideration the fact that egg is after every consonant. And there we go. And let's go over to mine. Best practice in my opinion. Very much like it, and we'll see you next time.